Alright, we back, Mark. Do-do. We back. You know, we had to come on the cell phone and get more action that way. Okay, what it do, V-Mod? We in the building though. We are in the building. Dame Dash versus Camron. King, what up, baby? What it do, family? We in here, man. We got Dame Dash and Camron on the platter. Then we got Charleston White and Wack 100, man. You already know, hit that like button as you step in the building. What it do, what it do, what it do. What's up with the family tonight, man? How everybody feeling? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Dang, now I gotta put the TV. Oh, I know what to do. What's up, man? What y'all got going on? What y'all got shaking and baking? My man Dame said, I got something for y'all. Camron tried to go at it with him. Nope, he said, I got something for y'all. And then it's crazy that he actually went to the Breakfast Club to conduct this interview. You know, they had like a little, you know, they had their little ones and twos. Not much bored at 2:41 a.m. in UK late night. Oh man, salute bro for tuning in with us.
With Thrivent, your personal finances aren't just personal.
I just want to talk about anything. No question, man. You up cooling with us. You good money, you good money. All right, boom, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up while we wait for everybody, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like button as y'all step in. All right, and we here.
The therapy thing?
Yeah, but
I want you to ask your therapist, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is at this age?
you said you'll be around me. Stop cutting them off.
So here's the emotional intelligence. Now you're gonna go in on my words. That's dumb. Come on, man. Let's move forward. Let's move with
Here we
everyone's
go.
speed. Don't pretend.
My man Dame got the suit on. He ain't playing.
To a smart man. You know, you made me forget what I was gonna say. See?
You're talking about a movie about
Godfather.
about
So you remember, he pretended to be weak. His crew was like, yo, why you letting him push and muscle us? And then all of a sudden, he hit the 5 families in one day. He waited for his mother.
So I believe he referencing to The Godfather 2. I was watching a little clip earlier where he was talking, well, the Art of Dialogue, salute to the Art of Dialogue. I was watching that interview. He was saying he bases his life off a mob movie. So in that moment when Cam did that conniving stuff, he felt like he was Fredo, his brother.
To die, asked his little brother to come to the lake house and popped him. I watched that movie. I like the way the Godfather moves. So just keep that in mind. Next question.
I do have a question.
Well, yeah, could you, why don't you address the things you're asking?
We'll get to that.
Boy, this is crazy that he went to the Breakfast Club and did this.
Businessman, entrepreneur, right?
Chairman.
Worth close to 100 million at one time.
Never.
50 million, that says a whole
Never.
lot. 30 million?
I never had that much money to look at in my life.
They said that the net worth was about 30 to 50 million.
And that's crazy too to now get the actual numbers revealed. Like a motherfucker say, man, I never seen that much money in my life. But during that time and doing your errand, doing your run, these is what the newspaper, the articles, the magazines were reporting, and the motherfucker was moving with that type of, you know, demeanor. You was Dame Dash, popping bottles, popping tags. Why would we not think that you worth 30, 40 million and you got a whole motherfucking label? You got Rockefeller, you got Jay-Z, one of the biggest goddamn superstars in the game up until this very day. That's crazy though, man, how shit come out years later.
Just think, you guys believe the internet? You guys are adults that
The internet wasn't out then. I mean, it probably was out, but it wasn't like that.
So you guys are talking about things with
Never saw the movie. I did see Bronx Tale, awesome movie. I ain't gonna lie, 8 King, Bronx Tale is definitely one of my favorite movies, man.
This is Actually, I wanna
OG
keep it-
classic. I love Marvel movies myself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So my,
Oh yeah, salute to my Doug. Jaja just stepped in the building. What's up, baby? Hey y'all. Hey V. What's up, baby?
my question
You
is,
cut him off too, Dave. I said sorry.
He
I'm
did
sorry.
say sorry.
That's called. That's called.
You've been in therapy, you said sorry.
I always say sorry.
He said sorry.
I just don't. You haven't been here.
No, I haven't.
The thing is, he'll be cutting me off, and I'll get triggered. I watch, and I was like, oh, because he cuts me off. That's what makes me.
so my question, as a
Yeah, ask the
businessman,
question.
entrepreneur, chairman,
Yeah.
right? Boss.
Yeah.
You go from having a huge value to being in the negative. How does that happen for being a boss? Explain it down. Break that down for people that follow you, they aspire to be you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Please.
So the reason why I filed was because I've had $20 million in tax.
Chat, if y'all know, if anybody know exactly what is bankruptcy, like when you file for bankruptcy, what exactly does that mean? Like you just letting the government know that you don't have no money, and then what happened? Like it's all your debt cleared, you don't owe nobody no more, you back in the green. What does it exactly mean when you file for bankruptcy? Drop it in the chat if y'all know. What my man King say?
First off,
Cool shirt, you
do you
need to
know
watch
anybody that
Jaws,
pays
man. I already salute, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's the fabric on this motherfucker that I love.
Yep, okay,
Everybody
so
salute for y'all being here, man. Hit the like button for me, double tap that
Nobody-
screen, hit the subscribe button, man. Follow us on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and beyond. Stories with V Crime.
Do your research. ChatGPT does exist. So if you really wanted to know how 50 bought it, ask ChatGPT.
Right, what's really going on with that 50 Cent and the paid in full thing? See, me, I believe nobody owns the right to it, and like Dame Dash said, there is no rights to buy to the movies because when he made it, he just was a freelancer. He was a young man that knew, these characters in Harlem when he was ripping and running in the streets, and he directed a movie. I don't think there's any actual rights to buy. That's why if 50 Cent makes this series of movies, he don't gotta pay nobody out because nobody owns the life rights to this movie, which is crazy that you can just use somebody's name and make a whole movie series out of that shit. That's wild.
How could he have bought it? Who could he have bought it from? Did you hear an announcement in Deadline? Do you even read Deadline?
Yeah,
So then, if it wasn't in Deadline,
been in deadline several times.
you interrupted me. If you went to, if you were in if you read Deadline, if you
He like going up
know
there.
about Deadline, why wasn't there an announcement in any trade magazine? If there's not an announcement in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, or whatever trade, WWD, you can't believe it.
Why though? Because most of the
He
time.
didn't answer my question. Ask the question. I wanted to know how he got to a particular way you were in the
Oh,
negative. That was the question.
I'm
Right.
sorry. So again, number one, most companies aren't owned like rich people, rich families. They don't put anything in their name. They build their family office. So I filed because again I've had $20 million dirty of taxes, but they don't bother me because in order to have $30 million means you made a lot. So in order to pay it back, I can't get a job to pay it back. I got to keep investing until I can pay it back. Nothing could be in my name. They put liens on all my accounts years ago. So that's why when they said there's nothing in your account, I don't have an account. How could I open one? They liened it. So I've been building my family office. So you have no assets. I have no assets, but my family, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? So I filed because you know that guy Chris Brown has been suing me. And I was going to make a bunch of very major family.
People listen, he's not talking about the artist and the singer Chris Brown.
Right.
Because people will think that. But
And I didn't mind you interrupting me to do
I
that.
apologize, but I wanted to clear things up.
I appreciate that. So every time I was launching something with my family office, he sent a letter saying that, I'd owe the money, but it was my family office, but it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract, especially working here, and somebody sent a bum letter, as soon as it's a lawyer, it shuts down. It muddies the waters. And I was about to make some major announcements. You want to hear one? Sure. I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now. And I also...
Because they did say, I remember that because somebody said, Camron told him, man, I don't fuck with Revolt. I never do no deal with Revolt, this, that, and the third. But Dame Dash was in the mix of trying to buy or work his way, I guess, to becoming a board member, one of the big bosses over there at Revolt. Whole time Camron turned around. Not only do we sign a book deal with Simon & Schuster, I heard, but he also signed a deal with Revolt. Like, what the fuck? Why you just purposely and blatantly backdoing Dame Dash? Like, mind you, if the nigga was on some old cocky shit back in the day, let him know. But you ain't gotta, like, publicly embarrass the man and kick a man when he down. Like, that's the worst thing you can do, bro. I just don't understand why he doing it.
I have
Let's bring it back.
right now. Make some major announcements. You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman.
I got you. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway. You see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that. So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of the pathway to acquisition. I've been trying to buy
How do
Revolt.
we know this not Cam? Can you see this on deadline?
Can you stop yelling? Can you stop interrupting me, please?
He said, I am now Cam's boss.
So, Deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation. They didn't want to. I had an announcement I was going to make with BT, but Paramount stepped in and they said do it later. They didn't want to be a part of this mess, but it will be in something. You know, this gets played tomorrow, so the announcement will be in the trades tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I've been trying to buy Revolt, and
See, that's what he said he was trying to
If you're a
buy.
man over 30 who makes at least the 150 grand a year and you're still embarrassed to take your shirt off it,
That's a real boss move, though. He able to buy Revolt. That shit got like Drink Champs and all that shit up
a
under their umbrella.
25 episode deal for my podcast for Bosses Take Losses.
Uh-oh.
And I'm putting all my content on Revolt.
oh,
Yes, you know.
That's gonna be a crazy
so that I can see
bag.
how to monetize. I have to put together a certain
I ain't gonna
kind of
lie.
plan
For all my
acquisition.
content creators, that's
So
a
in
boss
the next
move
30
right there.
days,
If
I'd rather
Dame,
just be a real chairman.
if Dame is able to pull this shit off and
These
actually
movies,
put this plan into
they're
action,
not
man, that's a
going
straight
to,
boss move. Salute to Dame Dash, man. Salute to Revolt, man. Tap in with me.
Hopefully I'll stay the chairman, but I gotta go make movies. Yeah.
Somebody would say how? How would you buy Revolt?
Why wouldn't you say?
Right.
Why wouldn't you say congratulations?
You did say congratulations.
Oh, you don't seem excited.
No, congratulations.
You have
He
to
said you don't
understand.
seem excited.
Let me
not
finish.
really be like, yo, they are reposting.
Right.
But somebody would say, well,
Now you're gonna be Mr. Research, but you asking me why 50 Cent, but you guys got fooled. Wait, let me finish.
Right, and that is kind of a hell of a point. I tell y'all, I'm the president of Revolt, or I'm ready to be the board, whatever he just said. Y'all ready to Google and go do all kinds of research, but when 50 Cent just said he ready to drop paid in full, nobody did no research, nobody looked into it because they believe his hand. The same articles that told you Dame Dash was worth 30 million, but Dame just said that was a lie. Now, mind you, 50 Cent just came out and said he been a billionaire since 2008, so that's a whole nother ball game, man. Not a millionaire with an M, a billionaire with a B. You're a billionaire since 2007. We in 2025. You know how much money that is, bro? That shit is just ridiculous. But I mean, damn! Shout out to Fifth. If you really a billionaire, yo, that's wild.
I'm announcing it the day before it's announced. Remember that.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna announce it and then say it here. I wouldn't have to. You know what I mean? So I did it and I timed it where it would come out when this comes.
Salute
out.
to Dame too, man. He making his comeback, baby. He doing his one too,
Also,
working his one.
Because I've already made my paid in full. I made that already. It's already trademarked. You don't have to clear the rights because we lived it. You know what I'm saying? So that movie's gonna come out. That TV show's gonna. I'm gonna start with the docuseries.
Uh
You want to see the trailer? Of course. Because I've already made it. It's done. But just back to what you're saying about money. Do y'all really think anybody? Oh shit, I'm a rookie. Do you think anybody actually uses their own money when they acquire something? Do you think that?
sometimes.
That's ridiculous.
Sometimes people do.
Yo, I feel sorry for you, bro.
No, sometimes people do.
But you taught us that. You said,
No, I
you said
didn't.
if you
You're
don't put
wrong.
up your own money,
I
you said
didn't.
if you don't put up your own money, you're not the boss.
And that's why I'm trying to tell you, nobody's a boss. I put up my own money. So let me ask you this. I think you guys have to get up. We'll do that again. Let me ask a quick question. If somebody gets a loan for $180 million, are they rich or broke?
No, they're not rich. They're
So-
responsible. It's a loan.
So you don't think, so if the billionaire that you think, every billionaire you know, so if they have a loan for $100 million, a loan, and I have no debt, who got more money?
What happened? Say it again now?
Right.
If
The person
someone
who
gives
got the
someone a
loan
loan
because
of
he owe that
180
money
million,
back.
Yes.
and I have no debt, who's worth more?
The billionaire. He's still a billionaire.
Who
whether
has-
he's
Right.
known or not.
But he just owe them people back their money.
So someone that, okay, let's do it again.
Trying to
Okay.
say you because you have no debt.
Let me make it a little more simple. Hold on, let me make it.
I
a
don't
little
know if he
more
really is a billionaire,
you
sound
consider
wild.
somebody
I don't
rich
know fucking
if
with
they
50
have
Cent, man. It ain't no
$180
telling,
million?
but that is crazy, King.
Depends on how much money they bring in, how much profit they bring in. If a billionaire has $180 million loan,
No.
But most celebrities never
They're
reveal
not-
how much
they
money they
own-
got.
no,
The
they're
more
not-
money you got, more
Wait,
people will take advantage of you.
So how would you
Facts. And they start to look at you like a ticket instead of a human being.
No, I want to know what your perspective
But
was on
here's
a
my
loan.
perspective.
Wait. You don't understand the question.
I do understand the question now.
So answer it.
if somebody gave me $180 million
Yeah, you owe
loan,
them 180. You got to work it. You know, a lot of people look good spending.
that's why-
Wait, stop.
but that's why it's a loan.
A lot
But
of
I'm not
stop.
in debt until I can't pay it back.
No, you
I'm
already.
not broke until I can't pay
So
it
you
back.
never sold drugs, have you? So
Right, when a nigga give you a bird, you don't have no profit yet until you clear what you
Nobody
owe.
says quarter spoon. You didn't sell shit. Stop lying. You talking to an ex-drug? You already said quarter spoon.
I sold quarter spoon. I didn't say I was a kingpin.
You weren't a king nothing. You was a pigpen. Let me ask you a
It's
question.
not an honorable profession.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying the reason why you don't understand something. The minute I give you a loan, you owe me.
Right.
And the more money I give you, the nicer you have to be to me. You have to do whatever I say. And that's the reason why I decided to use my own money, because they would try to give me money but tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you something in
But as
business.
long as I'm
Stop talking.
As long as I'm paying the loan back, it's not a
You're
problem.
triggering me. You're trying to get me out of pocket.
No, but as long
If
as
you
I'm
do
paying
that, I'm
the
going to take a
loan back,
break
it's
and
not
go
a
take a
problem.
joint because I don't want to argue with you. I want to stay respectful.
Okay.
Stop interrupting me.
This guy. I'm gonna give you the same respect you give in the room, but go ahead.
Continue on, Dave.
Thank you. You guys don't know about business, so don't talk so confidently about it because people might
Well,
believe.
I'm
You
asking.
cut me off again.
What asking you
Oh,
a
my
question, but
God.
you're not answering.
Jessica, they cut me off? Can you talk to me, tell them to stop?
Yo, y'all gotta chill in here because.
Ah, you right.
They're gonna say I'm talking.
Yeah, I know. Chill out, yo.
All right, Jess, you right.
Stop.
Jess said y'all gotta chill in
You
here,
don't know
man.
about business and you say things, I said, you can't say things you don't know and sound confident because people listen to you and you get in the algorithm.
Ooh, that's a hell of a
Do
point.
your research before you start spreading things.
What did we say wrong?
Yeah, what did we say wrong?
You said 50 got the rights. You just said it.
No,
So I
actually,
asked
talking
you
about
if
you,
it's
and you,
right.
and you reposted, talking about, and they reposted me. Hold on, you actually reposted me.
Please.
And I asked a question.
Keep interrupting.
Okay, I have a question.
Because look,
I didn't finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Finish it.
You see what's going on? Now, if I'm teaching you right now, because this is a pill, you're missing a lot of life.
Not really.
Well, then stop speaking. On a respect level, you're wrong.
But go ahead, you're a teacher.
God damn, come on, bro.
I don't think you really.
These niggas like drama
In a
queens,
world
man.
where you've constantly been told what you can't do, who will you choose to be when
The
presented with
fuck,
something
Dame
to do?
already like,
As
man,
a
let the
healthcare
motherfucker talk,
provider,
but
what
Charlemagne and them stop cutting the nigga off, and Dame stop acting like a big ass motherfucking baby, man. Say what you got to say and move the fuck on. Before I just take a smoke break, I'm gonna need to smoke a joint. He said, you're triggering me, you're triggering me. God damn, heads.
Because you're so rich.
Uh-oh.
You interrupt me because you're so rich. You give me $20. Okay, can you do that? Because you know you got. So let me ask you another question. Do you think it's respectful when someone gives you their boundaries, you just break them and keep laughing? You think that's all right? I'm just asking.
Can I speak? I don't.
I'll give it. I just need an answer. This is the only time you don't speak is when I ask you questions. Anyway, you guys shouldn't speak so confidently without doing research. This is what you're saying. I don't know. You're asking me. These are things you said. So I'm telling you right now, the reason why I filed was because I didn't want anybody to keep suing me, because he also kept suing me. So now I can't get sued. And if you look at, did you read did you read the bankruptcy?
I did it.
Did you read at the end when it says who I'm gonna sue? It says who you're gonna sue, and it has a list of people. Did you read that?
She broke it down.
Right. So they can't sue me, but I can sue them now.
He said a bong hit.
Question,
You
man.
cut 'em off.
God had to
No,
because if not, we're gonna
she
move on
didn't
to
do
another
anything.
subject.
She was fine.
We gonna,
You
okay,
guys
so
are
listen,
disrespectful.
while we're here on the bankruptcy, right?
Mhm.
So from what I learned in my research,
So now that I've said I'm on the pathway to acquisitions for chairman, y'all still think I'm broke? I don't get it.
Yeah, you can still
You-
get
you-
a
I-
good job.
and I just said I had, okay, here's something else. So I have a deal with Simon Schuster. I would never let anybody talk to me